So those are the three aspects of rigor. We're going to experience those three aspects very soon, but how do we make sure our teachers have this balance of rigor? Okay, here's one way a teacher can accomplish this balance. Let's take it's unit 2 in an 8th grade classroom. These 8th graders are learning about linear and nonlinear equations. And for their very first lesson, they need to learn how to create a linear equation. So the teacher decides, I'm going to have a balance of rigor because each part of my lesson will be aligned with a different aspect. So for my do now, that's when I'm going to do an exploration for students to conceptually understand what it means to be linear. They're going to get 20 to 30-minute exploration. They're going to walk away from that exploration saying that linear equations have a constant rate of change. So I'm going to take that idea and they need to practice that. They need to efficiently and accurately know how to calculate the constant rate of change. And that's what they're going to be doing for their classwork. And now I want them to take learned from the exploration and from the practice, and they're going to apply it to a new and unfamiliar task. And that's going to be my application. And this is depending on the timing, depending on the math concept. This is one way you can make sure your teachers have a balance of rigor in the lessons. But you might say, there's not enough time, Ms. Franks, to do these three components in one lesson. So another way we can ensure a balance of rigor is we can split out over lessons to make sure that I still pursue those three aspects with equal intensity. So in lesson 1, it's actually going to just be the exploration. I'm going to spend this entire period building that conceptual understanding around linear and nonlinear equations. Then they're going to take that understanding and they need to know how to calculate, again, a constant rate of change for a linear equation. And that's what my focus will be in lesson 2. And then in lesson 3, I'm going to have them apply that conceptual understanding and procedural fluency to new and unfamiliar tasks. And I know that it says lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3. A conceptual understanding exploration might happen over 3 lessons. And you might build procedural fluency over 2 or 3 lessons, et cetera, for the applicant. It doesn't have to just be one lesson, but this would be another way that your teachers can ensure that they're pursuing those 3 aspects with equal intensity.